Hello students, I am Nilanjana Sanyal. Welcome you all to my channel NS Online Math Classes. Our today's topic is solving cubic inequalities graphically. In our previous session, we have learned how to solve cubic inequalities on a number line using a number line, and that is also known as the sign diagram method. And in our today's session, this is the part 1. We will be having one more video session on this same topic, solving cubic inequalities graphically. Okay, so without any further delay, let us start with our today's session. Let us first of all look at the given cubic expression that needs to be solved. So solve 3x times x minus 2 times x plus 2 less than 0. Now coming to the rules part. Rule number 1 says factorize the given cubic expression if not already factorized. I have taken a factorized cubic expression or cubic polynomial because I did not want to spend some more time on factorization of the cubic polynomial. But you will not be given a factorized form of the cubic expression every time. So you should be knowing how to factorize a cubic polynomial or a cubic expression. And in case you don't know or you are not very confident with the factorization process, I would definitely be asking you to watch my videos on factorization of cubic polynomials or cubic expressions. Okay? Now, since it has been given in the factorized form, we do not have to do anything more to it. Coming to rule number 2. Find the x-intercepts or the zeros or the critical values of the given expression. X-intercepts or zeros or the critical values, they all refer to the same thing. So what are they? They are when we graph a cubic expression, the points where the graph crosses the x-axis and referred to as the x-intercepts. The x-coordinates of those points, obviously the y-coordinate is equal to 0. The x-coordinates of those points are referred to as the x-intercepts or the zeros or the critical values. Okay? They all mean the same. And how do we find them without drawing the graph? We first of all get the factorized form of the cubic expression, given cubic expression, and then from each of the linear factors we equate each of the linear factors to 0 and we get the corresponding x value which makes the linear factor equal to 0. Okay, so first of all let us take 3x to be equal to 0. 3 is not equal to 0, definitely not equal to 0, so x will be equal to 0. So the first x-intercept that we are getting is 0. From x minus 2 factor, x minus 2 equal to 0 will be giving us the x value as positive 2. And x plus 2 equal to 0 gives us the x value as negative 2. So these three, 0, 2 and negative 2, these three are the three x-intercepts of this cubic polynomial or cubic expression. Okay. Rule number 3. Sketch the graph of the cubic expression. It should start from the top right corner if the term containing x to the power of 3 is positive, else it starts from the top left. Now, we know the shape of a quadratic expression or a quadratic polynomial. It is a parabola. Shape of the English alphabet U, more or less. But what is the shape of a cubic expression? Let us see what is the shape of a cubic expression. This is the xy axis, and first of all we will be plotting the three x-intercepts. These are negative 2, 0 and positive 2. Okay, and next, since the term containing x to the power of 3 is positive, because it has been factorized, you are not being able to see that clearly, but how can you get the term containing x to the power of 3? It will be obtained when you multiply this 3x with x. 3x times x will be 3x to the power of 2, and that when multiplied with this x will be giving us the term containing x to the power of 3. That is 3x to the power of 3, which is a positive term. means the coefficient is at least a positive number, it is positive 3. We do not know what is the value of x, but the coefficient of the term containing x to the power of 3 is a positive number. So we will be starting from the top right corner and the graph looks like this. Okay, if the term containing x to the power of 3 is a positive term or the coefficient is a positive number, you start from the top right corner, else you start from the top left corner. In part 2, we will be having the other shape of the cubic expression. Okay. So for this session, this is the graph of this given cubic expression, 3x times x minus 2 times x plus 2, and these three are the three x-intercepts. Okay. Now coming to rule number 4. Select the region or regions below the x-axis for less than and above the x-axis for greater than as the answer and include the zeros for equality sign. If the equality sign is included in the given question, then you take the x-intercepts or the zeros, otherwise not. In this question, we do not have any equality sign included in the given inequality, so we will not be taking the x-intercepts. Those will not be included in the solution set of x. Okay. Now, select the region or regions below the x-axis for less than sign. Since we are having the less than sign, we have to select the region or regions which are below the x-axis. We are seeing this part is below the x-axis and this part is below the x-axis. Okay. Of course, this diagram, this sketch is not a perfect one, but you don't have to draw a perfect sketch of the given cubic polynomial. What you have to draw or you have to visualize is what is the direction it is starting and where is it coming down the x-axis, where is it again moving up the above the x-axis and again coming down. These regions you have to visualize. That is all that is required. Okay. So this part which contains all x values which are less than -2 because it is moving towards this direction, and this part is having all numbers, negative numbers which are less than -2. It is -3, -4, -5. That way it will be continuing this way. Okay. So this is the part which represents all values of x which are less than -2. And this is the region which contains all x values between 0 and +2. So these are the two regions where we are seeing the function is below the x-axis. Hence, it will be less than 0. Function value, this is the function, or I should not be using the word function because I have not done any video session on function. I may call it the expression, okay, or the polynomial. The polynomial value or the expression value is less than 0 or negative number, or is a negative number for these two regions. So these two regions will be included in the solution set of x. So now we come to the writing of the answer. X is less than -2. All real number values of x which are less than -2 are included in the solution set of x, or because these two are two discontinuous regions, so they have to be connected with this word or x is greater than 0 but is less than 2. That is for this region. All real number values which lie in this region will be greater than 0 and less than 2. So these two regions form the solution set of x. And this is the answer given in the inequality form. If we want to give the same answer in interval notation form, it will be x belongs to -infinity and -2 because we have to give the interval. It is between negative infinity and -2, and these two are included within the parenthesis because none of these two are included within the solution set. Okay, that is why we are using this parenthesis. And in place of or, we write the union sign when we express the solution using the interval notation. So it is union, again the parenthesis indicating that 0 and 2 are not included within the solution set of x. Okay. So this is our final answer. This is the solution set of the given inequality 3x times x minus 2 times x plus 2 less than 0. Okay. So students, this brings us to the end of this session. Please like, share and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching this video till the end. We meet again very soon in our second part of this same topic. Till then, bye.